Over the past few days, we journeyed into the wild in search of the elusive Sri Lankan big cat. Tonight, we bring you the final episode of our special segment, the Sri Lankan leopard.
On the final day of our journey into the Yala National Park, we were able to spot not one but two Sri Lankan leopards. Officials attached to the Yala National Park informed us that this was the first time in several weeks that a team of tourists were able to catch a good glimpse of a leopard at the park. The Sri Lankan leopard is the apex predator of the Sri Lankan rainforest. Feeding like most cats, the Sri Lankan leopard is pragmatic in its choice of diet, which can include small mammals, birds, reptiles, as well as larger animals. Spotted deer make up the majority of its diet in the dry zone. The leopard also preys on boars and monkeys. The breeding season is known to be throughout the year with a non-significant peak in the dry season. A litter usually consists of around 2 cubs. The survival of the Sri Lankan leopard has been threatened due to poaching, habitat loss and persecution. Despite these threats, the animal is highly adaptable and is able to live in close proximity to human settlements. The fishing cat, the rusty spotted cat, and the jungle cat are a few other species belonging to the big cat family which resides in the rainforests of Sri Lanka. If you venture into the Yala National Park, you too might have the opportunity of witnessing this magnificent creature which is endemic to Sri Lanka.
Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Parliamentarian Sajith Premadasa, says that no one can disrupt his social welfare activities. He expressed this view while attending another phase of the Sasunata Aruna program in Alawa today.
A financial donation was made to the Yattalgoda Sri Devagiri Viharasthana in Alawa today under the Sasunata Aruna program.
අද අහනවා කොහොමද සසුනට අරුණ ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්නේ කොහෙන්ද මේවට අරමුදල් කොහෙන්ද මේවට සල්ලි අද විවිධ ඊර්ෂ්‍යාකාර පුද්ගලින්.
Today many questions have arisen as to how the Sasunata Aruna program is being operated and how it is being funded. Kasad politicians who wish to reverse the development work carried out in the country raise questions as to how we receive money to implement this program. They are the true traitors of this country. Moreover, some demand that investigations need to be carried out in this regard. The Sasunata Aruna program, which is being carried out by Sajith Premadasa, is administered in a transparent manner. It is a meaningful program. We would like to inform this small group of Kasad individuals who envy us that we will not stop this effort of rendering a yeoman service to the public and the religion, no matter what obstacle we will have to face. We are not stealing from anyone. We are purely working towards the betterment of this country.
The debater on MTV Sports was launched at the Stein Studios recently. 15 schools from around the country will participate in the competition.
Group Director of the Capital Maharaja organization, Nedra Singha, was the guest of honor at the launch.
At MTV Sports, we strongly believe that youth need a platform to voice their thoughts and ideas. It is the essence of education. To those involved in our programs, it is an exciting experience, exposing participants to novel ideas, different ideals, and interesting individuals. A good debater is a clever spokesperson for the moment, for or against a motion, and is not a fanatic for a cause.
The launch also consisted of a comprehensive workshop conducted by some of Sri Lanka's eminent personalities.
I must congratulate the Maharaja organization, the MTV, for this initiative, for having these debater programs in all 3 languages. I want to congratulate all of you, because I'm sure in your own respective schools there would have been quite a stiff competition to be selected to these teams.
The debater on MTV Sports will go on air from the 21st of April. The teams will be given topics based on current affairs.
Up next is a look at Action TV.
Construction work on the Rajavalathanna Sports Complex in Diganakandi was due to be completed in February last year. However, when inspecting the rate at which construction activities are taking place, it is doubtful as to whether the construction of the complex could be even completed in February next year. This plaque, which was unveiled on the 19th of December 2004, reveals the names of those involved in this project. Incidentally, this was to be the first international sports complex in the Central Province. The Central Provincial Council may be pumping in funds to this project in order to protect the names of those who are involved in it. When taking into consideration the manner in which public funds were spent on this project, this has become a treasure trove for some people. Following a proposal forwarded by the Chief Minister, the Provincial Ministry of Sports and Industries estimated that a total of over 1,018 million rupees should be allocated for this project. Thereafter, officials commenced construction activities. However, it was to everyone's surprise that the authorities failed to conduct a feasibility study and consider the environmental implications which could affect the construction activities of the complex. The Central Provincial Council officials, who acted in an arbitrary manner, commenced construction activities without informing the Pradesh Sabha and without surveying the land. Due to this, officials who attempted to build a sports complex of international standards have been unable to even construct a complex worthy of hosting national events. It was only after construction activities commenced, officials realized that the land allocated for the complex is insufficient to hold international track and field events. A feasibility study of the sports complex is yet to be carried out. However, a payment of 20 million rupees has been made to a private company which claims to have carried out a feasibility study. Central Provincial Council officials turned to a private company to carry out the said feasibility study, even though the Central Province Department of Engineers had a fully functional engineering services unit. Up to date, over 250 million rupees have been spent on this sports complex, while 23.5 million rupees have also been allocated apart from the initial budget estimates. This clearly proves that the initial budget estimate has been merely restricted to numbers. 17 million rupees of funding will be used to excavate land from this hill, which is prone to landslides. As this move will destroy the access road to several settlements in the area, 4 million rupees have been allocated to construct byroads. The original plans for the sports complex boasted of an 8-lane sprint track. However, if officials want to construct at least a 6-lane sprint track, they should destroy this boulder. Accordingly, a further 2 million rupees was allocated for this purpose. It is evident that the sports complex is one which does not stick to the proposed plan and its initial estimate. Another amazing fact about this sports complex is that other than the lone pavilion that is being constructed, spectators have nowhere else to stay. The 4-story pavilion, as proposed in the original plan, now consists of only 2 stories. The constant changes that have been made to the original plan of this sports complex have been the greatest obstacles faced during construction activities. However, there is one thing that the officials have constantly done over the past 5 years since the initiation of this project. That is, the flouting of provincial financial regulations. The Central Provincial Council has suffered a total loss of around 29.5 million rupees as a result of this project. The culprits responsible for the loss can be easily identified through the 106th clause of the Provincial Council Financial Regulations. Will the officials of the Central Provincial Council continue to turn a blind eye on the culprits and allow them to play around with public money, even though they can easily take action against them? Governor of the Central Province, this is over to you.
The United National Party organised a meeting for its party activists today. The meeting was held at the Colombo Mayor's official residence today.
The incident in Kulonnava clearly shows that there is a white van issue plaguing the country. There is no law in the country. People find it difficult to live. You are aware of the problems that the people have to undergo on a daily basis. What is the government doing today? They are forgetting all the problems under the guise of solving the issues in Geneva. Today the people have to shoulder government's fraud, corruption and waste management policies. A certain section earn money while another section of society is affected. People find it difficult to live and there is no law in the country. This is the manner in which the government is moving forward. They are not providing answers to these problems. Instead, they are trying to control the media. If you get onto the streets, you are shot dead. Anthony Fernando bears testament to this. They are attempting to scare the people by firing tear gas and canisters. They are trying to send people to another world by dispatching white vans. They want to create a fear psychosis in the country.
Democratic National Alliance parliamentarian Arjuna Ranatunga says that the law of the country is implemented only on a certain section of the society. The parliamentarian made this observation while addressing a function in Kalutara today.
This function was organized to construct a crematorium at the Marvala Public Cemetery in Kalutara. Those who committed wrongs in this country are living in luxury. Though the general who won the voice behind bars, ministers who were involved in frauds are doing quite well today. This is the latest trend in this country today. If investigations are conducted on allegations of corruption and murder, those on the top will be found guilty. Hence, it is clear that the law is not being implemented on those individuals. The law is only being meted out against those in lower positions. This is the situation that we are trying to change.
අන්නේ තත්ත්වය තමයි වෙනස් කරන්න අපි බොහෝම ඕනකමින් අද වෙර දරන්නේ.